I am Jade Thirlwall and you're watching Mariners TV.
So Louis, a solid win today, 3-1. Were you pleased with the overall game?
Yep, first of all got 3 points, which was the main aim for today. We played well in spells. Some spells were dropped the tempo a little bit, but that's just going to come, no doubt, in a couple of games' time. There's going to be a time where we really do, really hit someone and smash them for the full 90 minutes. So, like I said, getting the 3 points is good, and then having some really good spells with the ball for spells in the game was really good as well. So happy.
It feels like there's a lot more to come, but to still win games comfortably when you're not playing at your best must be a good sign for you.
Yeah, that's a great sign, and it just shows you how strong the team is and also how strong the squad is. So we made 5 or 6 changes tonight, and being able to make them changes, but be able to keep the tempo and keep the standards of our performance up, and to get the 3 points, like I said, is the main thing, is a real good sign. And like I said, once it starts really gelling, and Lee made a point of once 8 or 9 players are really on form in one game, and we're really going to take someone right with the sword, and we really are going to smash someone really. So it's really good signs.
Your first start of the season, I think, as well. Was it good to be out there again and get the full 90 minutes in?
Yeah, it was really good. It was just nice to be back on the pitch and really looking to try and contribute to the lads. Still need to step up the performance a little bit, try and make it a bit more consistent throughout for me, but I've been working hard behind the scenes to try and keep up and try and get back to match fitness. And so, yeah, I was really happy to get out there and get 90 minutes.
To get that goal as well must have been a great bonus for you.
Yeah, it was. You could see my celebration, how happy I was with it. But once again, it's just like another way of contributing to the team, so over the moon. Obviously they came in and sat in quite deep, which obviously was difficult at times because there wasn't much spaces in their final third. And we were patient. We probably could have been a little bit more sharp and a little bit more intelligent in the final third, especially in the first half. But it's a hard one for the defenders because you've got to make sure that you're mentally switched on for them counter-attacking, them breaking, because you're trying to keep them pinned in. You don't want them to let them to get out. But at the same time, if you concentrate too much on the ball, sometimes you can lose your position and sometimes you can not get tight enough. So it's just really one of them games, is one really for the mind more than, playing or for you running about, because you've got to keep switched on and not let them out. Because like you say, there isn't long spells of defending, but you've got to make sure when them little times come, you've got to be switched on and ready to react.
I guess the one small disappointment was not to get the clean sheet in the end as well.
Yeah, it was really disappointing. Obviously going 2-0 up and become a little more difficult, comfortable in the game, that was obviously one of the objectives as well. Probably were disappointed with the goal because we've cleared the first ball, cleared the second ball, and I think there was 2 or 3 kind of loose balls after that. Fair play to the lad, he's put a real good crossing. Speaking of Cray after the game, by the time we went wide, the next thing we know it was in the middle of a box, and I think apart from that, Liam hasn't had to make saves, so we're disappointed with that. But like we said, it was a really good cross, and maybe on another day we would have been able to keep that out.
Just finally, a long trip to Colwyn on Saturday as well. It's going to be a tough challenge, isn't it, to overcome that sort of long travel to begin with?
Yeah, it is. It's one of them ones that we as a squad need to get used to. We've got players that have played at a higher level and played long distance games for away games, but this squad together, we just need to get used to travelling away and being able to shake off spending 3-4 hours like it's going to be on Saturday on the bus, staying lively, staying ready and sharp, and so when we go and start in the final and the kick-off, we're ready to go right from the start. So that's something we need to take in my stride.